Trish Hamner. I'm a student at the University of South Alabama, and this is my case study presentation for EDU 311. Let's get to know Amaya. Well, Amaya is a fifth grade African American student at K. Shepherd Elementary. When we first started working together, Amaya was 11 years old, but now she's 12 years old. Her family structure is she lives with her mother. She's a single mom, but she loves taking care of her daughter. And Amaya is an only child. Amaya has currently no health issues at the moment, but she does wear glasses. So in the classroom, she sits in the very front of the classroom to help her see the presentations better. Amaya's strengths is social studies, science, social skills, and attendance. She loves to learn about the past and the things people did. And science is more of a hands-on thing, so that engages her more often. And attendance plays a very big role in school because if you do not come, you will not learn anything. Amaya's interest is cheerleading, basketball, and travel. Amaya typically struggles mainly in math, but she also has problems with reading and writing as well. In math, she struggles deeply because you typically have equations that you have to follow, and when writing her equations, she sometimes mushes together and it all conjoins, so she has a hard time following her steps. Amaya can be very talkative at times because she's kind of a social butterfly, and this can sometimes hinder her progress because she's not really listening to what's going on. And other times, the teacher will talk to her, and she typically zones out and loses her train of thought quite often. Amaya is currently on PST, but she has never been tested for anything further for special education because her mother is basically in denial about the situation, and she does not want her child to be labeled as having a problem when it comes to academic goals. Although Amaya shows progress in every other area, but academically she struggles. Amaya's never been suspended from school, which is, I think that's a great thing because she has no real behavior issues. Besides the fact when sometimes she's in class, she likes to talk. The three places that I observed Amaya in was Miss Casey's class, which is her homeroom teacher, and she teaches math and science. Miss Lively's classroom, which is the reading teacher, and the cafeteria. In Miss Casey's classroom, she struggles mainly the most because she's very talkative, and math is one of her weakest subjects, and she has very many problems with that, and sometimes she tends to wander around the classroom when she doesn't want to do her work. In Miss Lively's classroom, she's very good and well behaved. She follows directions very well, but and she's also actively engaged. In the cafeteria, she behaves very well. She's very talkative, but everything is expected in the cafeteria scene. Amaya has many good social strengths because she's a very social person. She loves to talk and get to know new people. When I first came to the classroom, she welcomed me with open arms, which is, I thought this was a great thing for her to be older and welcoming. She's very easy to talk to, and in Miss Casey, which is her homeroom teacher's classroom, she has two very good friends, which is Michaela and Ashrek. The reading lesson plan that I conducted was more of an open discussion type thing where we all read together, and some students decided they wanted to read along with me, and we compared a story, and we also made sure we got the main points or the big idea of what was going on. And independently, the students were able to write their own story of what a day would be like if the world turned the because it was engaging and it helped her further understand what was actually going on in the lesson. So the group discussion and the one-on-one time really worked for her. So as they were doing their independent work, I walked around and I made sure that Amaya was gathering her thoughts properly and putting them on paper. Positive behavior support is something that very much works with Amaya. She does not do well with discipline, but she loves when someone's positive towards her and telling her, great job, you're doing this well, you're doing that, you shouldn't do this, but let's try this. And another thing it does, it encouraged her to ask for more help for the topics that she really, really struggled with. And if I had the time to, I would have implemented a reward system because she showed a lot of progress and a reward system would have furthered it. Something that I really, really learned and I think is the very most important thing about Maya is she's very kind and she's willing to learn. A lot of students, especially older students, struggle with learning and they see it as, well, I'm stopping or I'm quitting. But Amaya, on the other hand, she's very willing, open-minded, even if she's doing terrible in a subject. She's not afraid to ask questions, but sometimes she wanders and zones out, and we have to make her stay focused more often. And that is my case study